Hello there. Welcome back to Grade 10 Economics. This video, we want to look at a question paper that is our paper 2, and we are going to look at a question paper that we have. So we are going to start with the first section that is going to be our multiple choice. So let's not forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's not forget to subscribe and share. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing Grade 10 Economics. So going to our question, we are going to start on the multiple choice section, which is this question number 1. And our question is got 30 marks and requires you to spend on average 20 minutes the following questions. Choose the correct answer and write only the letter A to T next to the answer book. And this is the presentation that you are supposed to make in your answer book. So the first question, 1.1.1, world markets are known as dash markets. They're given global, domestic, local, collective. But we know that global indicates world markets. So we have A as the correct response that we have there. Remember, if there are markets that are only meant for within our domestic economy, these are the domestic number 2. A perfect market is characterized by. So we know that a perfect market, we have many characteristics that will relate to a perfect market, but let's see according to the responses that we have. Imperfect information of products, which is not correct, they're supposed to be perfect. Differentiation of products, not correct. Homogeneous products is homogeneous is the correct characteristic. Remember, homogeneous will mean they are similar products that are there in the perfect market structure. They are similar or the same. So we go to the next part of the question, 1.1.3, which reads, a factor will lead to an outward movement of the PPC. So outward movement, maybe if we try to represent it, you'd see that when we have an outward movement of the PPC, remember, the PPC have got an indication of two products that will be there. That's the assumption on the PPC. For example, we have product A and product B. And our PPC, obviously, it bows outwards like this. And then if there is an outward action, which means our new PPC will be like this. So what does it mean? It means that the production of goods is increased. That is caused a shift outward. So it means obviously the resources also is increased. Because if we are here, we are saying with the resources that are available, we can only produce along the PPC. So if the PPC has shifted, it means that the resources has also increased in the column. So we go to our 1.1.3, we say A, there's improved technology, which is correct, because when there's improved technology, it means also technology it's also part of resources, the effect of production in the form of capital. It means if there's improved technology, it means more is going to be produced, can lead to a shift outwards. Unavailability of labor, it's not correct. Lack of raw materials, not correct. Unproductive labor, it's not correct. All of these leads to a shift inwards. So we have got A as the correct response that we have there, which is improved technology. Then I will go to 1.1.4, which reads that the government discourages the use of harmful products by A, granting subsidies, B, charging indirect tax, which is correct. Remember, when they charge indirect tax, it means the prices of those harmful products are going to go up. And when they increase indirect taxes, the prices go up, and then it becomes expensive to buy those products. And obviously, they are discouraging in such a way. They are implementing maximum price, not correct. Granting welfare grants are not correct. So we see that B is the correct response that we have there. So we go to the next question, 1.1.5. In South Africa currently has an undersupply of, and we know that there is an undersupply of skilled labor. So we have got skilled labor as the correct response that we have. Then going forward, we've got 1.1.6 saying the age of 18, a person is able, at the age of 18, a person is able to act freely and independently. And what we call it, underage, minorification, majorification, overage. Obviously, it's a majorification, so we would see is the correct response that we have there. Then we go to 1.1.7, try to see on the next page, we have got 1.1.7 there. So it reads, which of the following organizations protects and fights for the rights of employees? Obviously, there we've got Workplace Forum, Labor Union, Bargaining Council, and also Employers Organization. But we know that the labor union. Remember, labor union. In the labor union, that's where we have the study and the practice of managing unionized employment situations. So that's the labor union. So obviously, we have such a scenario where there is protection and fights for the rights of employees. So we have labor union. B is the correct response. Then 1.1.8, the department responsible for the country's marine resources. So we try to see according to the responses that we have, but we see that we know that is the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, which is indicated in D. So we have a D as the correct response that we have there. Then I'll go to the second section where we have matching words. It reads, I choose the description from column B that matches the item in column A. Write only the letter A to I next to the question numbers, that is 1.2.1 to 1.2.6 in the answer book. We're given a perfect market. We know that a perfect market, remember the characteristics of a perfect market, that explains a perfect market that we've got the main buyers and sellers. Firms are price takers, which means our price are determined by the forces of supply and demand. And those are some of the characteristics. There's availability of perfect information. Typical characteristics that we see in a perfect market structure. So we go to the responses and try to see which one does match that. We see B, which is saying a market in which a single supplier cannot manipulate the price. So basically, we are saying if you cannot manipulate the price, we are not a price maker, but we are a price taker. So price taker being one of the characteristics of a perfect market. So we have got B as the correct response that we have there. Then I will go to 1.2.2, complementary goods. Remember, complementary goods, we say these are goods that are used at the same time. Good A cannot function without good B. So this is what we have in complementary goods. So 1.2.2, let's try to see according to the responses that we have. Let's go to H, we say goods that are used in combination with other goods, which is exactly as we are trying to say that they are used at the same time. So we have got H there, H which is representing our 1.2.2. So we are saying 1.2.2, we've got H, and then 1.2.1, we indicated our P. Then now we've got our productive efficiency. And we know that productive efficiency is the level at which an economy or be it an organization or a business can no longer produce additional amounts of a good without lowering the production level of another good. This is usually depicted or showed on the PPC, that we cannot increase the production of good A without a reduction of production of good B. So this is productive efficiency. So according to the responses that we are having there, let's go to E, is saying this is achieved when it is not possible for an economy to allocate its scarce resources to produce more of one good without producing less of another. We put E as the appropriate response. The South African Revenue Services, which is SARS, what explanation do meet is SARS, according to the information that we have. Let's go to A, collect taxes on behalf of the South African government, which is very, very important. So we have A. Remember, SARS is not the government. SARS is not the government, but SARS works on behalf of the government. They collect revenue on behalf of government. Very important to take note. Then affirmative action. We know affirmative action refers to a set of policies and practices within a government or organization or business seeking to benefit marginalized groups. Basically, we're talking about to benefit the disadvantaged. So this is what we put on affirmative action. So typical response we are looking for in column B. Let's just try to see according to the response that we have. Let's go to G, a policy that tries to reduce discrimination by ensuring equal opportunity in employment, which is very correct. So discrimination is the one that we are saying is under affirmative action. Remember, I said we are trying to protect the marginalized groups, which we are saying there is discrimination. So we have G is the appropriate answer or the correct answer that we have on 1.2.5. We go to 1.2.6, unemployment insurance funds. And we know that this unemployment insurance funds, it gives relief to workers when they become unemployed or are unable to work because of maybe leave, be it a sick leave or illness also. That's what we have. And then we should also know that it also provides a relief to the dependents of a deceased contributor. Maybe the contributor has died, so it means that the dependents can also benefit. So that's the explanation. So going to column B to see any match of unemployment insurance funds. We go down trying to see. Let's go to D. This is an insurance scheme that provides temporary income for people who have lost their jobs, which is a very correct D. 1.2.7 labor force participation rate. we know that it is defined, or it is the percentage of a country's working age population that is actively involved in the labor market. So in other words, we are saying the number of people in the labor force as a percentage of the working age population. So we got again column B and try to see which explanation to matches that. We go there, we see that we go to F. Formula used to express the percentage of the population that is presenting itself for work. So we have F here. Then you go to the cost of labor. We know the cost of labor. So going to our column B to see any match in terms of cost of labor. We go down. We see what we have. Let's try to see. Let's go to I. Salaries and wages that labor demands. That's exactly what it is. So from the point of view of the businesses that are paying that cost of labor, these are the salaries and wages that labor demands. So we have I is our response. So we got I here. So we go to the next section, which is going to be our last section, and we are choosing a term and relating to an explanation. Please give one term of each of the following features. Write only the term next to the question numbers, that is 1.3.1 to 1.3.4 in the answer book. Abbreviations, acronyms, and examples will not be accepted. So please take note, they will not be accepted. That is abbreviations, acronyms, and also examples will not be accepted. So 1.3.1 is a product that can be used in place of another product to satisfy one's needs and wants and needs. What is it? So let's just try to see what do we have in terms of that. We can just try to come here and try to present it. We know that when we are having a product that can be used in place of another, we call them substitute goods. So we can just indicate as such. So here we are saying 1.3.1, we are having substitute product. So we have substitute product as the answer that we have there. We go to the next one. A market where there is only one supply of goods, we know that that is a monopoly. Very clear. So we say 1.3.2. Monopoly. Then we go to the next one, 1.3.3. A wage rate set by the government below which no employer can pay their workers. It is set above the it is set above the equilibrium wage rate. We know that this is the minimum wage. So we have a minimum wage 1.3.3. We go to 1.3.4. A forced layoff of employees by a firm usually to cut its payroll, and this is a retrenchment. Usually we call it a retrenchment. So 1.3.4, we have a retrenchment. We go to the next one, which is going to be 1.3.5. Labor is used to produce goods and services. We know, so in other words, we are substituting the use of machinery by labor. So obviously, this is going to be labor-intensive production. And obviously, we are going to look at the last part, which is 1.3.6, which includes programs aimed at unemployed young people who are out of school and SMEs. We try to see which one do matches that. 1.3.6, which does make that. We have got the skills program, matches 1.3.6. The skills programs aimed at unemployed young people who are out of school and SMEs. So we know that the skills program is a short learning program that builds skills with economic value. So it really explains that explanation. And it is designed to meet the needs of employers and employees by enhancing knowledge and skills. So also it helps learners develop employable skills. So basically, this is the explanation that we have programs aimed at unemployed young people who are out of school and SMEs. So we are saying the skills are program. So we have got 1.3.6, and we are saying this is the skills program. All right, this is what we have according to this video. So if you go back to our question, you'll see that marks, and this is our section A. So hopefully this video was helpful. Please let's subscribe and share, and let's share the link to our colleagues what we grade 10 economics. As for this video, I'm signing out. We'll meet again in the next video.